Macron rages at UK in explosive Brexit rant and demands fair deal for French fisherman. Emmanuel Macron dismissed accusations of pressuring the UK into allowing French boats access to British waters as he insisted he only wants a fair deal. Emmanuel Macron said he does not want France to have its cake and eat it but a good Brexit trade deal for fishing communities. Mr. Macron has remained tough on the UK and urged negotiator Michel Barnier to ensure continued access to British waters as granted to European vessels past the end of the transition period on December 31. The French president said the bloc has remained loyal to the key principle of unity throughout the negotiations and will not splinter because of talks potentially concluding without an agreement on the future relations with the UK. Asked whether Mr. Macron wanted to have his cake and eat it too, Mr. Macron said, "I don't know what information you are referring to, but it depends on whether there is an agreement on the future relationship or not. This depends on the transitional measures adopted. Because on fisheries, we know the terms and I'm coherent. I don't want the cake and eating it too, no, but I do want a fair agreement." He continued, "We have a principle, be united. And I stand by that. We have a negotiator, a firm strategy. That means we have had a list of what is acceptable and what is not since the very beginning on fishing, energy, rules of fair competition which defend the integrity of the common market. It's normal that in negotiations where there are a lot of people involved there are rumors, noises, fire and counterfire. I respect all the parties involved and I hope we can agree to a deal that preserves the integrity of the EU, because Europeans haven't chosen Brexit, and that respects our British friends." Mr. Macron added, "Geography is everything and we're going to keep living side by side after Brexit, so also a deal that allows us to live with each other in the most harmonious way possible." The comments come after Boris Johnson warned businesses and the public to prepare for the Brexit talks to conclude without an agreement this Sunday. Mr. Johnson said, "What I've said to our negotiators is that we've got to keep going, and we'll go the extra mile, and we will. And I will go to Brussels, I will go to Paris, I will go to Berlin, I will go to wherever to try and get this home and get a deal. Now is the time for the public and businesses to get ready for January 1st, because believe me there's going to be change either way." Discussing the prospect of a no-deal Brexit, Culture Secretary Oliver Dowden said, "We would much prefer a Canada-style deal and that is what we have been working towards, but this can't be at any price. There is not a country in the world that surrenders its sovereign waters, for example in respect of fisheries. The second, there is no free trade deal in the world, whether that is the EU's free trade deal with Canada or with Japan, that requires that, as the EU changes its regulations, the other country, in this case, the UK, would be required to match them or face consequences." He added, "That is not a free trade relationship, that is trying to keep the UK within the sphere of influence of the EU."